This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of North Mason High School in Belfair, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Olympic League girls matchup between the Bremerton Knights and the North Mason Bulldogs. My name is Dietrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Well, it's a pleasure being here, and I sure enjoy all the people here. They treat us so nice.
Oh, yeah, they have the table set up. I sent an email this morning reminding Rob we were coming up. Rob Thomas, the athletic director, and he said, yes, sir, your table will be waiting for you, sir. It's just like we have a reservation here in North Mason.
Yeah.
North Mason comes into the game with a 5-10 overall record, 2-7 in the Olympic League. The Bulldogs are coming off last night's 54-46 win, non-league win over Muckleshoot, a game that saw Natalia Garcia score 22 points, pull down 5 rebounds, and have 3 steals. Aubrey Dunham added 16 points and 16 rebounds. That's not a coincidence, I don't think. Taylor Madison, here's another one, chipped in 8 points and 8 steals. And Brianna Quantanongo got 6 points, 5 boards, and 4 steals. So a pretty theft-filled game for the Bulldogs last night. Bremerton is 1-11 on the season, winless in 8 Olympic League games. The Knights lost to Kingston Tuesday, 57-49. Bremerton has lost 5 games after picking up their first win on December 20th, beating Foster 56-53. The last time these teams met was back in December 12th when the Bulldogs beat the Knights 55-31. Coming up, we'll talk with North Mason coach Alex Fitzhugh. Jerry will give you the starting lineups, and of course we have the tip-off. It's girls Olympic League basketball. The Bremerton Knights at the North Mason Bulldogs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health, and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we're back here at Belfair. Little girls basketball action for you. Olympic League action, I should be more specific. The Bremerton Knights and the North Mason Bulldogs. Well, let's see. It was about halftime, wasn't it, at the JV game? I had a nice conversation, as I usually do, with the North Mason coach, Alex Fitzhugh. Coach Alex Fitzhugh up in North Mason tonight. You seem a little down this season, not like you've had in the past, but your girls are fighting every game.
Yeah, no, they're fighting every game. We knew going into this year it would be more of a rebuilding year. So kind of we're getting caught up on little things like bounce passes, keeping our eyes up, moving without the ball, little things like that. But you know what? They fight every game, and I'm proud of those girls because we have the potential. And once they see it, I think we're going to be a hell of a team once the playoffs come.
When you look at the new faces, you've got Aubrey Dudham coming in, and she had a great game last night. She's just starting to figure out that she can play here.
Oh, of course. Her height is awesome, and her basketball IQ is through the roof. So if we can just get her the ball in her good spots, she's queen of the high post. So if we can get her right there and have her face up, it's a lot of threats that she can do for us.
Natalia Garcia has kind of taken this team on her back this year, at least from what I've watched. Is that your assessment of her?
Yeah, she definitely is taking over. She has to because last year she was more of her and Brianna were more role players. They're my only two seniors this year, so they know the ins and outs of the game. And so, yeah, definitely between those two, putting the team on their back, and between Taylor and Bree and Deli and Aubrey, we have a lot of good assets. So I'm just hoping that we can kind of all use them together at one time to do what we got to do.
Tonight you get Bremerton second time around. You took care of them in their house. What do you expect out of the Knights tonight?
We should be good tonight. I'm expecting to put up. I'm trying to put a little wall up on them, to be honest, just to give our girls a little bit of confidence. So expect a lot of press, expect a lot of defense, a lot of run and gun. So we'll see what tonight holds.
I want to talk about your defense. I don't really have a way to describe it other than kind of a zone press thing in the front court. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, zone press is fine. Sometimes I'll get into a 1-2-2, and sometimes I'll just fall back into a 2-3. But our athleticism is through the roof. So even though we're in a zone, I'm always telling the girls jump the pass, anticipate the pass. So yeah, it's kind of like a zone man.
What about that trap? They always seem to get right into the trap.
Yeah, the trap is essential. If we can just keep one arm's distance, we'll be fine.
Well, injury front, anything nagging your girls?
No, we should be good. Yeah.
That's all I had. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, Alex Fitzhugh, a little more subdued tonight than he was in the past. I mean, he's always very amped up and going. He's a little cautious
he's
tonight.
He's passionate.
He's very passionate, and maybe he was just rolling it back for me. I don't know, keeping it down. I don't know. Alex is such a fun guy to talk to. But, yeah. Anyways, go ahead, Jerry.
I had a chance tonight to talk to the assistant coach, Jack Worthington. I've got to know him pretty well over the last couple of years, especially in fast pitch. But I said, what do you think about the season so far? He says, Jerry, they're improving. They're making some steps. They're improving, and that's what all we can ask for, improving.
All right. Well, the band is here. I have to mention that Chris Drury, the band director, probably the best band director that I know personally, and his lovely wife is in the house as well. At least that looks like her over there in the black. I'm trying to get her attention, but we'll probably have to hook up later. They're a great couple, really fun people, and Chris does a phenomenal job with his band. I didn't think they were going to be here. They set up pretty quick.
Yeah, they did.
Anyways, so it'll be a little bit raucous tonight, and that's all good.
They were there last night for a couple games.
Oh, for 2 games at least. Yeah. They might have gone there were 4 games yesterday on this court. So, I don't know. Maybe they went 4-4. Who knows? We know at least 2. And then tonight. Okay, well, enough about that. Let's move on. We'll take a quick timeout. Jerry's got those starters for us, and then we'll get to that next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good. And when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we're back here. I have to make a comment. The Zoot Riot. Never. All right, we're gonna get back to this game. Jerry's got our starters for us. Go ahead, Jerry.
Thanks, Diedrich. First, for the visiting Bremerton Knights under Coach Marshawn Thompson at one guard. Number 1, a senior, Michaela Robinson. At the other guard, a senior, number 2, Layla Sindana. At one forward, number 4, a senior, Kaya Harper Bright. At the other forward, a sophomore, number 10, Mia Alexander. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Bremerton Knights, number 12, a senior, Yulon King. That's your starters for the Knights. And now for the home team, the North Mason Bulldogs under Coach Alex Fitzhugh. At one guard, a 5'5" junior, number 2, Taylor Madison. At the other guard, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Natalia Garcia. At one forward, a 5'8" senior, Brianna Quantanago. At the other, at post, number 32, a 6'2" sophomore, Aubrey Dunham. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight for the Bulldogs is a sophomore, 5'8", number 42, Delilah Smith.
Yeah, I like the way Delilah plays. She just seems to find the right spot to get a rebound almost every time. She cleans up the board pretty well. Either way, it'll be a fun game here tonight. We'll take a timeout. Do the national anthem starting lineups to be announced here in the gymnasium, and we'll have, of course, the tip-off. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
I'm Katie Schrum, raised right here in Shelton, proud graduate of SHS and teacher at the high school. Our schools gave me my start, and now I'm proud to see how far they've come. Reading scores are up, graduation rates are climbing, and that's because of community support. The levy keeps that process going.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington State and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
And we're back here in Belfair waiting for the tip-off between the Lady Knights and the Lady Bulldogs. Starting lineup is about to be announced here in the building. Jerry, why don't you run them down again?
I sure will. For Bremerton, we have Michaela Robinson, Layla Sindana, Kaya Harper-Bright, Mia Alexander, and Yolanda King. For the North Mason Bulldogs, we have Taylor Madison, Natalia Garcia, Brianna Quantanongo, Aubrey Denham, and Delilah Schmidt.
Schmidt. Got to put the Schmidt in there.
Okay.
That's all right, Jerry. Just giving you a bad time this early on. We haven't even started. I'm giving him a bad time. All right, we're going to take another quick timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off between Bremerton and North Mason girls basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks. And we're waiting for the tip-off here between Bremerton and North Mason in Olympic League girls basketball. The Lady Knights will be in the black jerseys with the blue numbers and gold letters and stripes. Bulldogs are going to be in all white with the blue stripes and numbers and letters. And the band is just rocking already. Jerry can't even hear me, it's so loud in here. So Audrey Dunham, and it looks like it'll be Yulan King to meet in center circle to get this thing underway. Dunham has about a foot on her, on Yolanda, doesn't she, Jerry?
Yeah.
About a foot.
She does. The numbers for Bremerton are a little interesting, but I think we'll make it.
Yeah, they got that lighter blue. And Dunham will tap the ball, but it's taken by Sindana. And here is Robeson with the ball for the Knights. And off the hands, out of bounds of Alexander. So the Bulldogs will get the ball. Here comes Taylor Madison. Swing it over to Brianna Quantanongo, driving baseline down to Dunham. She'll fake the shot, go around the defense off the glass and in. I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight, Jerry.
A nice move by Dunham.
Here comes Robeson, center of the court for the Knights. Over to Alexander. High post feed to Robeson. Actually, now hits is Robeson for three. That's off the glass and out. Rebound is tipped to Garcia. Natalia on the run the other way. She's going to draw a double team, force one up, miss the shot. Ball's tapped out of bounds by King. It'll be North Mason ball. Sideline inbounds nearly, well, about halfway between the foul line and the baseline. It'll be Quantanongo getting it into Madison for three in the corner. That's off. Tracking it down in the corner is Dunham, but it goes into Robeson's hands. She's going to speed up the other way for the Knights. Drive baseline, bumped out of bounds. They're going to get to Natalia Garcia with her first. 2-0 ball game, 7:01 to go, first quarter. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Knight. King will trigger the play, left of the backboard. She'll lob it to the foul line. And Alexander can't handle the pass, but it rolls to the hands of Sindana, and it's stolen away by Garcia. And she'll leave it for Quantanongo, and the Bulldogs are going to start the play. 20 on the shot clock, and Quantanongo trying to hook a pass down to Dunham, and we'll have a foul on the Knights. That'll go on Mia Alexander, her first. And, of course, the first team foul for the Knights. Baseline inbounds for North Mason. Quantanongo trigger the play from the right of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Garcia. Garcia to the hoop, puts it up short. And we get a foul, so Natalia to the free throw line. And Yulan King will pick up her first personal foul. Second team foul on Bremerton. Natalia Garcia at the free throw line. First free throw. Got it to hit the back of the iron and drop in. Make it 3-0. Natalia will get another free throw for the Bulldogs. Got them both. 4-0. North Mason on top. Here's a little full court press. And quickly it goes up to Harper Bright. And King's on her back in the paint. That should be a travel, actually. And they will give a travel. It'll be Bulldog ball. 6:28 to go, first quarter. North Mason leads Bremerton 4-0. Here's Natalia Garcia. I chuckled because she wasn't expecting the ball to come back to her. Quantanongo over to Taylor Madison for three in the far corner. Rattles it in. Taylor Madison with her first three of the night. 7-0. Here comes Michaela Robeson. Swinging it over. And a steal by Madison. Taylor, 1-on-2, has a trailer. There's going to be a hand check foul on the Knights. Sindana picked up the personal foul. That's 4 team fouls? Or 3 team fouls? 3 team fouls, excuse me, on the Knights. 2 shots coming for Natalia Garcia. That'll be the 4th foul. And Michaela Robeson picked up the personal foul. Does send Natalia Garcia back to the free throw line. Ooh, she just got that one to bounce out that time. She'll get another one. 5:56 to go. First quarter, 7-0. North Mason with the lead. Bulldogs, Natalia Garcia with her second free throw. Got it. Give her 3 points.
Yeah, she's 3 for 4 from the foul line.
Full court press. Here's King. Quantanango nearly had another steal. Ball still free. Garcia will tie her up. Nope, it's going to be a timeout by the Knights. 5:48 to go. First quarter, 8-0 North Mason. Hey, this basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. We sent $280 to St. Pantry in Shelton today from our last 6 broadcasts. Prior to that, $167 went to North Mason Food Bank, and our first 4 broadcasts netted $125 for St. Pantry. That brings our total donation so far this basketball season to $572. And we will add to that tonight with the funds, and that will go to the North Masons.
And the community can also donate.
Obviously, yes. Here's Robeson in the front court for the Knights. Bounces it over to Alexander. She'll bounce it down to the baseline. Here's King. Out it goes to Robeson. Faked outside, goes down the middle with a little runner. Off the back of the iron, rebound goes to Delilah Schmidt. And Natalia Garcia will bring the ball up with a slower pace. 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. 8-0. Here's Garcia driving baseline. Hooks a pass to the top, nobody there. Robeson will take it up and take it coast to coast and lay it up and in. And it's 8-2. Taylor Madison with the ball for North Mason. Her team leading by 6. To the side of the paint it goes to Dunham. Out to Quantanango. Down to Garcia. Drives baseline. Little runner. Puts it up short. Rebound goes to Alexander. Here's Robeson. Far side Alexander. Now to King. Lob it up and it's poked into the back court and out of bounds by Quantanango. Stays with the Knights, 13 on the shot clock. Alexander will trigger in back court. Gets it into Roberson. She's got to put a little more urgency, I think, on this dribble up the court. 6 on the shot clock now, handed off. And here is Sedana for 3. No, rebound tapped and then controlled by Harper Bright. Out to Robeson with a reset of the shot clock. Here's Alexander dribbling up top. Bounce it over to Robeson. Back to Alexander and a foul on, I believe they're going to get Delilah Schmidt with the personal. Yep, they do. That's Delilah's second team foul on North Mason. Baseline inbounds for the Knights. King will bounce it in to Harper Bright. She'll take a long 2 that goes right back to her off the miss. Out to Alexander. She'll take a 3 and hit it. Maya Alexander pulls the Knights within 3. 8-5 is the score. Here's Taylor Madison into the corner to Natalia Garcia. Back to Madison. Up top to Aubrey Dunham. She'll drive inside the foul line. Long shot goes in. Not that long. 4 points for Aubrey. 5-point North Mason lead. 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. Robeson barking out some orders. Bring it over near side. Sedana had it poked free. Picked up by Alexander. Way outside for 3. Missed it. Rebound goes to Alexander. She'll catch it and put a runner at the foul line. It goes off. Rebound saved inbounds to Taylor Madison. Taylor is going to try to turn around is at the offense to Quantanango. Gets the ball back. Taylor for 3. That's an air ball out of bounds. Saved in bounds, however, to Sedana. And it goes over the corner to Harper Bright. Up top, Robertson will pick it up, drive in, leave a no-look pass to King. King baseline jumper. Nope. Rebound Dunham for the North Mason. Out to Quantanango and a full timeout called by Alex Fitzhugh. 2:42 to go here in the first quarter. North Mason 10, Bremerton 5.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They're up by 5.
Well, I've been impressed with Aubrey Dunham. She's 2 for 2 from the field. And I'm also impressed with Michaela Robinson of Bremerton. She takes the ball to the hoop very well, handles the ball well.
Here's Quantanongo to the three-point arc on the far side. Bounce back to Taylor Madison. And feed down to Delilah. Schmidt is poked out, and Garcia comes up with it. Here is Madison. There's a high post feed to Dunham. She'll turn, she'll shoot, she'll draw a foul. So Aubrey Dunham to the free throw line for a couple of free throws, and that's the 5th team foul on Bremerton here at the 2:22 mark of the first quarter. And the foul went on Alexander, her second.
Yep.
First free throw by Dunham is off the side of the rim. She'll get another one. 4 points for Aubrey so far tonight. Lane violation, and that'll be a Bremerton ball, and the free throw popped out anyways. So Dunham is hopping up and down, bothering the inbounds. I like this strategy. She'll lob it in, and a near steal up the sidelines, but Alexander comes up with it. Dribbles the center of the court to the three-point arc, far side, high dribbles, keeps control. And Garcia poked it away, knocked it off a couple of Knights out of bounds. It's Bulldog ball. Natalia just stayed with that play the whole way.
She had good hustle on that play by Natalia Garcia.
Here's Taylor Madison with the ball for North Mason. Swing it over to Garcia to the three-point arc. Back to Madison. To Quantanongo. Now the high post feed to Dunham. She'll get by the defense. Find Garcia with a jumper. The short rebound goes to Harper Bright. And here comes Robeson for the Knights. Top of the key. Swing it over to Harper Bright. Now to Alexander, but knocked away by Madison. Picked up by Quantanongo. Brianna with the ball now. One hands it over to Madison. Back to Brianna Quantanongo. Natalia Garcia to Quantanongo to Taylor Madison for 3. Off, rebound. Rolls into the hands of Alexander. Right place, right time. Here's Robeson with it for Bremerton. 1:10 to go first quarter. 10-5 still our score. Here is Alexander trying to get by the defense of Quantanongo. Brianna knocked it out of bounds. 15 on the shot clock for the Knights. Sideline inbounds, foul line extended far side. High post feed to Grayson, who checked in, and there's a runner by King. It's off. Rebound goes to Delilah Schmidt. Taylor Madison slowing the pace down. Swing it over. Far side. Quantanongo back to Madison for 3 in the far corner. That one rims off. Rebound to Alexander for Bremerton. She's going to go coast to coast. Forced one up there. Drew the foul. Missed the shot. She'll head to the free throw line. Brianna Quantanongo picked up her first personal foul. It's the 3rd team foul on North Mason. Mia Alexander, 2 free throws. She missed the first one. She'll get another one. 39 seconds remain in the first quarter. 10-5 still our score. Mia has another free throw. Got it. Give her 4 points, and it's a 4-point North Mason lead. Taylor Madison crossing midcourt. Standing in the midcourt circle. Over the far side, Quantanongo laid it down there to Garcia. Had it swatted by Grayson. Recovered by Robeson. And here is King. King had it poked away. and threw it in the back court. That should be over and back, but they're going to say
should
no.
have been, yeah.
But no, they're still counting the over. There's a 3 by Alexander. She likes to shoot way outside. Rebound, Grayson can't handle it, out of bounds. 8.7 seconds remain in the quarter. 10-6 our score. North Mason on top. Bulldogs have the ball. Quantanongo will inbounds it from the baseline back court. She's going to go with a long ball up to Garcia at midcourt. Garcia will drive to the foul line, change directions, puts one up, had it blocked by Grayson, out of bounds. Boy, that's 2 blocks by Grayson.
Nice defense by Grayson.
She's only been in there for about 2 minutes. Baseline inbounds with 2.3 seconds. Inbounds goes to Madison. Madison bumped and fouled. That'll be 2 shots for Taylor Madison. As the Knights have already hit the limit of 5 per quarter, and Michaela Robinson had picked up her 2nd personal. 0.6 seconds remain in the first quarter. Taylor Madison at the free throw line for the first 2. Missed the first one. She's on target. She's just not getting them over the right rim. Here's her 2nd free throw. Short on that one. Delilah Schmidt had the rebound off her head, and that'll be the quarter. So after 1, North Mason 10, Bremerton 6. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. 10-6 is our score. North Mason has the lead, and the Bulldogs will start the quarter with the ball. Looks like the same 5 starters will hit the court for the Bulldogs when they take court. And the starters -1 will come out for Bremerton. That's Tayan Grayson will be in with the other 4 starters. So it'll be Bulldog ball to start the second quarter with a 4-point lead. They started the game with an 8-0 run.
Only 1 player is in foul trouble, and that's Michaela Robinson with 2 fouls for Bremerton.
Here's Taylor Madison with the ball way beyond the 3-point arc, finds Dunham, and she split the double team. He took a shot to the face. That's a foul on Bremerton. And that'll go on Taya Grayson, her first. To be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Left of the backboard. Quantanongo will trigger the play. Bounce it in, tried to get it into Dunham. Stepping in that passing lane is Harper Bright.
That's only the 2nd turnover for North Mason.
Here's Robeson with the ball between the circles. Swinging over near side on the dribble, handed off to Harper Bright. Far side now, Robeson. Robeson into a double team, gets it down to Grayson. Grayson trying to go. Fades away on the baseline. Count it, and the foul. Oh, boy. I believe that's going to be Dunham with the foul. She's got this blank look on her face. It's like, how? What? That's Aubrey's first. So Grayson at the free throw line for a possible 3-point play. Missed it. Rebound goes to Dunham. Looks the floor over. Tried to throw it all the way up to the end of the court. Picked off by Robeson. Michaela with the ball. Hands it off to Alexander. She'll get by the defense. Step to the 3-point arc. Launch a long 2. Miss it. And rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. Up 2. 10-8. Number 3 is Finley Anderson checking in for the Knights. Alexander will sit down. Here's Quantanongo with the ball. Down it goes to Dunham. Dunham, 1 dribble, missed the shot. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It should be Bulldog ball. Yeah. Aubrey looking for some kind of help from the referees here. That should be a reset of the shot clock, shouldn't it? Okay. Sideline inbounds in. It goes to Madison.
Hit the rim, which you did. Yeah.
Here is Garcia having trouble with the dribble. Finds Dunham at the foul line elbow. Dunham with the jumper. No. Delilah Schmidt. Rebound putback. Yes. Like Delilah Schmidt. 12-8 is our score. North Mason up. Bremerton with the ball. Here's Anderson into the corner. King had her pocket picked. But Natalia Garcia ended up throwing it to Grayson. Grayson over Dunham, missed it. Dunham with a rebound, and then Grayson's going to get a frustration foul. That'll be 2 on Tiana. That's the second team foul on the Knights. Natalie Wolf will step on for North Mason. Delilah Schmidt will sit down. And number 25 is in there, and that's Bailey Jones. She replaces Delilah Schmidt for the Bulldogs. Here is Taylor Madison. Open for 3, she'll take it. Missed it, rebound King for Bremerton. Hand it off to Roberson. Here come the Lady Knights. Harper Bright threw it down to King on the baseline. Dribbles out. Out it goes, and here's Anderson. Anderson up top. Down to the baseline, picked off by Garcia. Natalia on the run the other way for North Mason. Going to drive baseline around. Challenges Grayson, missed it. Jones with the rebound, no. And Grayson comes up with it for Bremerton. 5:35 to go in the half. 12-8 is our score. North Mason with the lead. Bremerton with the ball. Roberson high post feed to Grayson. Grayson drives side of the paint up. Missed a shot. Drew the foul. That'll go on Garcia. That'll be her second team foul on the Bulldogs here in the second quarter. Does send Tiana Grayson to the free throw line. Missed her first attempt. She'll get another one. 5:26 to go here in the second quarter. 12-8 is our score. North Mason with the lead. Bremerton's Grayson missed the second free throw. Dunham with a rebound. Trying to avoid Grayson. And she'll get it to Taylor Madison. And the Bulldogs have an offensive set here. Over to Garcia. Garcia back out. Quick pass to Dunham. Dunham trying to split a double team. Leaves it low. Ball poked free. Robeson comes up with it for Bremerton.
Bringing that ball down.
Yeah. Tried to split the double team on the drive. I think she could have just out-jumped it, everybody. But oh well. Here's the high post feed to Grayson. Grayson took steps, no whistle. Down it goes to King. King mugged by Dunham, but they'll give her a block instead. Here comes Wolf. Back to Dunham. Dunham drives down the paint, stops, draws the foul, and it'll be baseline inbounds. That'll be on Michaela Robertson. That's her third. And Alexander will step back onto the court for the Knights. Probably to get Robertson, and she does. So baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Left of the backboard. Wolf will trigger the play. Finds Dunham side of the paint. Aubrey one dribble side of the paint up and in, and the foul. 6 points for Aubrey. And that is the lead for North Mason right now. Alexander picked up her third personal. It's the fourth team foul on the Knights here. 4:46 to go in the quarter. Dunham's free throw rattled out. Rebound goes to the Knights. And a steal by Wolf. Goes to the floor to get it, and they're going to get a traveling call, but a good effort by Natalie Wolf. Grace Gregerson is on the court for Bremerton Knights, number 22.
Dunham takes her time on her shots. Nice touch.
Here's King losing the handle on the ball. Wolf with the recovery. And here is Natalia Garcia. Cross court it goes to, out of the reach of Taylor Madison. Nice thought by Natalia, just a little too tall for Taylor. Maybe if it was Aubrey.
Yeah, that was a nice turnover for Bremerton and 6th turnover for the Bulldogs.
Here's Anderson with the ball top of the key. High post feed stolen away by Garcia. Dunham will take it back, take control of it, but a good defensive stand there for the Bulldogs and Natalia Garcia. Here's Taylor Madison up top. Over to Wolf. Looking for Dunham, finds Dunham. Three in the key. Yeah. I didn't see anybody in white in the key, but then I don't see it.
Yeah, number 25 has been in the key a lot.
Okay, so Bailey Jones was camping there just a little too long.
Yeah, I've seen her a couple times in there too long. It's unfortunate.
Quantanongo returns. Wolf will sit down for North Mason. Anderson with the ball, swinging over. And, this is Anderson. Another pass defended and knocked away. Into backcourt. Anderson goes to the floor to get it, but throws it right to Taylor Madison. Taylor wisely lets everybody go up court. Goes to three-point arc, finds Garcia. Natalia trying to skip along the outside. Into the corner, Quantanongo. Take a three. It's open. Missed it. Delilah Schmidt back in the ball game, but can't get to that rebound. Grayson out jumped her. Here's a three on the way by Sindana that goes in. Was that two? That was two. That was two for Layla. Makes it 14-10. Garcia to the baseline on the drive. Bumps, bodies, no whistle. Hooks it out to Dunham at the foul line. She'll take the shot. Rims it off. Rebound knocked into the hands of Sindana. Layla to the foul line. Lead it down there. And a missed shot by Gregerson. 30-second timeout called by the Bulldogs. 2:47 to go here in the first half. North Mason 14, Bremerton 10. Every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby for driving. It's been a while since I read this. The column is driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. Drug limits is the topic of today's column.
Yes, and the thing is, you don't have to have a .808 to be under the influence. You can be under the influence with one drink.
It's a judgment call.
Yeah, it is a judgment call.
That's why it's driving under the influence. It's impairment.
Exactly right, DB.
Here comes Taylor Madison. Natalie Wolf is back at the ball game for the Bulldogs. She gets the ball now, skips along the three-point arc, finds Dunham. Dunham fades away, side of the paint, can't get it to drop in. Rebound goes to Anderson, but Wolf takes it away. Out it goes to the top, and Madison over to Quantanongo. Three on the way and off and out of bounds. And Manning. That went off of Manning out of bounds, but they're going to give it to Bremerton. Okay. Right through her hands. Coach Fitzhugh is kind of like me. Why wasn't that a white ball? Anderson over to Sindana. Down to Grayson. Grayson steps back for a jumper. Missed it. Delilah Schmidt with a rebound. Here comes Taylor Madison. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the half. Over goes to Quantanongo. Dunham, side of the paint, steps back after the drive. Got fouled, but no call. And it goes out of bounds to stay with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it definitely got her hand.
Right
there.
In front of a referee. I'm not sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, that was definitely a foul.
Baseline inbounds for Quantanongo to throw it up to Wolf. Wolf catch and shoot for three, and that's out of bounds. 1:52 to go in the half. 14-10 is our score. Sindana really wants to go. Didn't get it to the ref. Here comes Anderson, top of the key. Over to Sindana. And down it goes to Grayson. Blocked, jump ball called. That stays with the Knights.
That's the fourth block for North Mason.
Baseline inbounds. Anderson will trigger the play left of the backboard. Looking to get it in, finds Grayson's poked away, out of bounds. Stays with the Knights. Nice job by Delilah Schmidt denying that entry pass. Do it again from the baseline. Here's Anderson, gets it in, and it somehow rolls to Manning. Manning inside the paint, double dribbles. Just surprised she was so open.
Yeah.
She wanted to go again. Bulldog ball, a minute and a half to go here in the half. 14-10 is our score. North Mason with a 4-point lead. Natalie Wolf will take the ball. Over goes to Quantanango, far side. Bulldogs going to run some time here. 15 on the shot clock. Here's a quick pass down to Delilah Schmidt, defended and taken away by Gregerson. Well, Gregerson received the deflection. And here's Anderson crossing midcourt. Top of the key. Swing it over to Sindana. Now to Manning. Manning's pass is taken away by Taylor Madison. She'll go to the bucket. Up and in. 5 points for Taylor Madison. It's a 6-point North Mason lead, 16-10. 50 seconds remains here in the half. Here's Anderson, top of the key. She stops like she's going to shoot. Over to Manning. Down to Grayson on the baseline. Catch and shoot. Miss. Delilah Schmidt, rebound. Taylor Madison will bring the ball up. About a 10 seconds difference between shot and game clock. Here's Taylor Madison again, over to Quantanango. Brianna drives, leaves it for Taylor Madison. She'll take a three from the elbow. Miss it, rebound, Manning. She'll get it to Anderson. Anderson with 17 seconds to work in the half. Over to Sindana. Down it goes to Gregerson. Gregerson trying to make a move to the hoop. Draws a foul on a Bulldog. Could be Delilah Schmidt, could be it's on Delilah Schmidt. That'll be her second. Third team foul. Grace Gregerson at the free throw line. If we have the numbers right. She missed the first one, she'll get another one. 9.4 seconds to go in the half. North Mason 16, Bremerton 10. Second free throw, rattled around and dropped in. Makes it a 5-point North Mason lead with 9.4 seconds to go. Dunham with a long ball up to Taylor Madison. Taylor slipped, and the ball's free. Wolf ties her up, jump ball. That stays with the Bulldogs.
That was too bad. It was a nice pass. It was a great idea on the part of Taylor Madison to try to break loose.
You see the look on her face when she came around? She's like, my bad. Lob it into Dunham. Dunham has a nice lane, stops, puts one up, missed it. Got her own rebound up and in on the putback. And that will be the half. After a half, North Mason 18, Bremerton 11. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Hi, I'm Ty Ramos, Academy Coach at Sheldon High School. Our levy helps fund the after-school programs, activities, and internships that keeps kids engaged, confident, and part of a team. I also know how important safe, supported schools are for our kids and families. Supporting our schools supports our kids. Thank you.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, it's halftime here at North Mason. The North Mason Lady Bulldogs lead the Bremerton Lady Knights 18-11. The Bulldogs are being led by Aubrey Dunham's 8 points, 5 for Taylor Madison, 3 free throws from Natalia Garcia, and a basket for Delilah Schmidt. For the Knights, their leading scorer is going to be Mia Alexander with 4 points. 2 points for Tiana Grayson, 2 points for Layla Sindana, and 2 for Michaela Roberson, and a free throw for Grace Gregerson. That's the scoring breakdown here after the first half. We'll have some more statistics from the first half in just a moment. Jerry's working on those. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
We're back here at halftime. North Mason leaves Bremerton 18-11 with more statistics.
Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
And we're about ready to start the third quarter. 18 for North Mason. Bremerton has 11, and the Knights will start the quarter with the ball. They have Gregerson, Grayson, Harper Bright, King, and Robeson on the floor. For the Bulldogs, it's Garcia, Quantanango, Taylor Madison, Brianna Quantanango, Delilah Schmidt, and Aubrey Dunham, and a jump ball called as Delilah Schmidt tied up the ball. That'll go over to the Bulldogs. To the missed shot. And here comes Brianna Quantanango. Over to Natalia Garcia. And into the corner near side. Quick pass down to Dunham. Dunham was left wide open. She was so surprised on it. She just moved too slowly. Lost the handle. Jump ball called, and it'll be Bremerton ball. The Knights just backed off on her, and Aubrey was a little indecisive whether to drive or just shoot. I think she should just shoot.
Yeah, she doesn't need to put the ball on the ground. Just go up with it.
Yeah.
And it was a nice attempt by Taylor Madison.
Here's a pass down low. It's knocked away by Dunham. Taylor Madison gets it over to Quantanango, and she hits her first basket of the night. Pushes the lead 20 to 11. That's 9 points.
Yeah,
largest lead of the game for North Mason. Robeson trying to get it to Grayson, and it's taken. Boy, the miscues continue as we went over and back. As Harper Bright tried to get it up the court or back to Robeson, and it goes into back court.
And it hadn't been touched by North Mason, so yeah, good turnover. Turnover.
Here's Quantanango between the circles. Over goes to Natalia Garcia. Natalia gets it down to Dunham off her hands. Garcia gets the ball back, going to drive side of the paint, make contact, no whistle. Rejected by Grayson, recovered by Robeson. Here comes Robeson up the near sidelines with a full head of steam. She's going to go out of control and draw the foul. I think it's going to go on Garcia. Natalia came all the way back, and she looks like she might have taken a shot there. She's kind of bent over.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a third foul on Natalia Garcia, and looks like we have a replacement here.
Yeah, as Bailey Jones will step onto the court to replace Garcia as she heads to the bench. And Robeson's at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. In and out on the first one. 6:35 to go, third quarter, 20-11. That's her score. North Mason with the lead. Bremerton. Michaela Robeson at the free throw line for another free throw. Jones had a brief moment out there as Natalie Wolf will replace her in the Bulldog lineup. Here's the second free throw by Roberson. Got it. Give her 3 points. Makes it 20-12. Here come the Bulldogs and Brianna Quantanango. Taylor Madison to Delilah Schmidt. to Dunham, trying to split a double team, and draws a foul. That'll be a first whistle on the Knights in the third. That'll go on Grayson. That'll be her third. And they're going to say Aubrey was in the act of shooting, so they'll give her 2 free throws. She missed the first one. She'll get another one. 8 points for Aubrey. Fortunately, she's 0 for 4 at the free throw line. Here's her next one. Just a little too hard, but Quantanango gets the rebound in the crowd, and then she's fouled. That'll be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Just to make a note, Jerry, there's a wrestling tournament in this building tomorrow. Inbounds goes to the baseline to Taylor Madison. She quickly passes it to Dunham. Dunham surprised by the pass, and then she gets it out to Wolf. Wolf over to Quantanango. Elbow 3 on the way. That's off. Rebound Grayson. And here comes Robeson with the ball. Full timeout called by the Knights. 6:02 to go. Third quarter, 2012 is their score. North Mason with a lead. Bremerton will have the ball. We come back.
My name is Ed Stewart. I'm one of the assistant principals of Shelton High School. I've been in this district since 1995, and I've been in this district for one reason and one reason alone, and that's because of Shelton School District, its people, and its community. I'm asking you very kindly to please vote yes for the upcoming Shelton School District levy. Thank you.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
And we're back here in the timeout by Bremerton. 6:02 to go. Go ahead, Jerry.
And Diedrich is North Mason's running the levy.
No, they're not.
They're not running.
They ran one in November and it failed by 18 votes. They decided not to run it in February, and they're still evaluating whether they'll run it. I think they can do it again in April if they want to. Otherwise, it's going to be the primary election or next general election.
Thank you for the update.
Yeah. All right, it'll be Bremerton ball coming out of the timeout. Let's see here. Robeson's still in there. Sindana will return, working with Gregerson, King, and Harper Bright back on the floor for the Knights. Here's a high post feed to Gregerson, and she's pinched off and fouled. Dunham is just very, very upset with that. And she just picked up her second personal foul. Second team foul on North Mason. Does send Grace Gregerson to the free throw line, where she's 1 for 2. Make it 1 for 3. She rattled that one, and she's in the cup, and it just pops out.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
She'll make this one.
Jerry's predicting she'll make this one. Maybe, but no. Rebound goes to Quantanango, and her outlet is nearly taken away to Taylor Madison. Here's Madison up top. Over to Quantanango. Back to Madison between the circles. Now to Wolf. To Delilah Schmidt in the corner. Delilah's going to drive, try to get a pass to Dunham. It's kicked out of bounds. That should be a reset of the shot clock, but they will not do that. 13 on the shot clock.
I was impressed by Wolf in the JV game. I thought she did a nice job. Natalie did.
She's quite tenacious. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Quantanango will trigger the play right of the backboard. Gets it into Garcia, left alone off the glass and in. Natalia with 5 points. And it's a 10-point North Mason lead, 22-12. Here's Robeson between the circles. In the front court for Bremerton. Swing it over to Sedana. Down it goes to Gregerson. Gregerson puts one up over Dunham. Missed it. Rebound goes to Delilah Schmidt. Here is Natalia Garcia with the ball for North Mason. Handed off to Brianna Quantanango, and it's poked into back court by Robeson. Robeson going to go 1-on-2. Put it to the bucket. Miss it. Quantanango with the rebound. Bree will get it to Garcia, and Natalia will slow the pace down a bit. Her team up 10. 22-12. Quantanango back to Garcia. Into the corner to Madison. Taylor takes a three from the corner and hits it. 8 points for Taylor Madison, and it's a 13-point North Mason lead, 25-12. Approaching 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Harper Bright, Sindana. Over goes in the corner, and King driving baseline, kicked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights. Guess it went off the foot of a Bulldog. So baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. King will trigger the play. Bounce it into Harper Bright, and Tunham is called with her third foul, I believe. She's acting like she's surprised by all this. Aubrey will likely be replaced by Bailey Jones, number 25, after the 2 shots from Harper Bright. Short on the first one for Kaya. So Dunham will sit down with her 3 personal fouls. And Harper Bright's second free throw. Nope, lane violation.
Yeah, she stepped over the line. Yeah.
Oh boy, that was her first point of the night.
Yeah.
She's taken off the board because of that little bit of mental error. 25-12, still the score. 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. Natalia Garcia swings it into Taylor Madison, gets the ball back, trying to drive, put it off her leg, picked it up, turns and shoots. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. That'll go on Robeson, I believe. Nope, it's going to go on Sindana. That's her third team foul on the Knights. 4:04 to go here, third quarter. Natalia Garcia at the free throw line. She's 3 for 4. Make it 4 for 5. She'll get another one. Increases that Bulldog lead to 14. Second one is off. Gregerson knocked the ball out of bounds, but they're going to give it to the Knights either way. Sindana will get it inbounds to Robeson. Robeson splits a double team on the drive, hands it off to Sindana, who'll dribble up top. Under 4 minutes to go here. Robeson drives baseline, runner, rolled out, rebound. Gregerson puts it up, missed the shot. Garcia comes up with it out of the pack. She goes one-on-one with Harper Bright. She'll score. And it's a 16-point Bulldog lead, 28-12. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Robeson at the top of the key with the dribble. Swinging over far side. Harper Bright now to King. King trying to get by Jones. She'll dribble up top and reset. Hand it off to Sindana. Over it goes to Harper Bright. Then a pass is taken away by Taylor Madison. 3:10 to go now, third quarter. Natalia Garcia handed off to Brianna Quantanongo. Over to Garcia now, and now to the far corner. Quick pass down to Jones. Out of bounds. Taylor Madison knew she made a mistake as soon as she let that ball go, as Jones was not quite in the right position. Anderson will step back onto the court for Bremerton. And I can't see who the other lady is, who checked in as well. Here's Harper Bright. Hits it down to Manny, and is taken away by Brianna Quantanongo. To Natalia Garcia, driving baseline, spinning back, puts one up, missed a shot. Rebound is poked out, and then Bailey Jones is going to bump Manny out of bounds. And actually, they're going to say that's on, yeah, there's Jones. That'll be her third team foul. 14th foul, excuse me, on the Bulldogs. 2:35 to go, third quarter. 28-12 is their score. Here's Anderson holding the ball. We'll dribble to the three-point arc down and go and attack. Give Dunham another block, and up at the other end, Taylor Madison can't get the layup to drop in. It was contested by 3 Knights. Robeson to Anderson. to Harper Bright. Foul line jumper goes in. There's Kaya's first basket. Makes it 28-14. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. North Mason 28, Bremerton 14. Bulldogs have the ball. Here's Natalia Garcia in the corner. 3 on the way by Taylor Madison. Missed it. And the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Bailey Jones. Her second, 5th team foul. So we'll walk to the other end of the court. And a couple of free throws coming for Manny. First one, nope. Delilah Schmidt will step back onto the court for North Mason. And Bailey Jones will get a rest. 1:45 to go, third quarter, 28-14. And Maney with the second free throw. That one's short. Garcia with a rebound. Natalia will jog it up the court, the far sideline. So over to Madison. Quick pass to Quantanango. Back to Madison. High post feed. Turnaround jumper by Dunham is off. Rebound goes to King for Bremerton. Should I hand it off to Robeson? Michaela, center of the court. Far side, Harper Bright. Cross court, it goes to Robeson. She'll take a 3. That's off and saved in bounds right to Robeson. Down it goes to Anderson, back to Robeson. Robeson with a runner in the paint. No, rebound tapped out, taken by Taylor Madison. Taylor had it poked away by Robeson, out of bounds. Good hustle by Michaela to knock that away. But the Bulldogs keep possession in the baseline. Right at the backboard, Quantanango with the inbound. Bounce it in. Oh, it's kicked by King. So we'll do it again with a reset of the shot clock this time. This time it'll go, it's deflected, and Robeson comes up with it. So Robeson with the ball on top of the key. Bounce it over to Harper Bright. 3 on the way and blocked by Garcia. Recovered by Quantanango. Brianna to the hoop. Missed the shot but drew the foul. 2 shots coming for Bree. Brianna Quantanango only has 2 points tonight.
Yeah, usually. She had a pretty good game against Muckleshoot, didn't she?
If I remember right, it should be right here. 6 points.
Yeah, okay.
4 steals, I believe. 2 free throws coming. Got the first one to roll in. That foul, by the way, was on Finley Anderson, her first. It's the 4th team foul on Bremerton here in the quarter. 45.5 seconds remain in the third, by the way. Second free throw by Brianna goes in. Give her 4 points, and it's a 16-point Bulldog lead. That's their largest of the night.
Yes.
Here's Robeson trying to do it herself. Drives along the side of the paint, missed the shot. Garcia with a rebound. Harper Bright all over her on the drive up the court. Over goes to Quantanango. To Dunham. Dunham at the foul line. And she's taken away by Anderson. Anderson's going to go stop, get a block, missed the shot. Dunham had the rebound, lost it. Jump ball called. And that will go over to North Mason.
That was a nice stop and then taking it to the hoop.
But, you know, Dunham did a great job of stopping herself and still coming up with a partial block.
Yeah. So both good efforts.
Yeah. It is a backcourt baseline inbounds. Goes in from Quantanango to Garcia. Garcia speeding up the far sideline. It's going to go right to the bucket. Puts it up. Popped out. Rebound goes to Manning. Got the ball stolen by Garcia. Garcia with the putback and draws a foul. So Natalia at the free throw line. She's leaving me speechless here at her hustle. The foul went on Maney, her first, and the 5th team foul on Bremerton as Garcia hit the first of 2 free throws. Second one goes in as well.
Well, one indication of her hustle, she's been to the foul line 8 shots.
She has 10 points on the night. So far, we're through 3 quarters. North Mason 32, Bremerton 14. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And we're waiting for the start of the 4th quarter. The Bremerton Knights will start with the ball, trailing 32-14.
They held Bremerton to 3 points in the 3rd quarter.
There's number 3, trying to get a pass to Harper Bright. Contested and getting that back out to Anderson. And here's a runner by Robeson and a foul on number 1. That's her 4th. 7:45 to go here in the ball game, 32-14. And here come the Bulldogs. So the first possession here in the final 8 minutes. Quantanango skipping along with a little scoop and around and in for Brianna. It's only her 2nd basket. She has 6 points. 20 points, North Mason lead, 34-14. Robeson over to Anderson, down to the baseline. King with the jumper. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Bremerton. It'll be Bulldog ball. 7:18 to go in the ball game. 20-point North Mason lead in the Bulldogs. Have the ball. Here is Taylor Madison. Slowing the pace down. Swing with a high post feed. Goes to Dunham. Finds Delilah Schmidt wide open under the bucket. And it's a 22-point lead, 36-14.
Nice assist by Dunham.
Here's a high post feed to Grayson. Out it goes to Anderson for 3. Missed it. Harper Bright had the open shot blocked and taken away by Dunham. Dunham will get it out to Quantanango, down to Delilah Schmidt. She'll drive in, stop, puts it up, partially blocked, saved in bounds off the face of Robeson. She's going to get it on the run going the other way. Steps around the defense, but Natalia Garcia is going to draw the foul. That'll be 4 on Natalia, and first on the Bulldogs here in the quarter. 6.5 minutes, or actually 6:32 to go in the ball game. Michaela Robeson at the free throw line. She's 3 points. She's 1 for 2. Make it 2 for 3. Give her 4 points. Cuts into that Bulldog lead. Makes it 36-15. Here's the next free throw by Robeson. She got them both. Give her 5 points, and it's a 20-point North Mason lead now. 36-16. Here's Garcia. Garcia dances around the top of the key. Goes over to Quantanango. She's going to drive on King. Go to the baseline. Keeps her dribbles, lob it out. Here's a 3 on the way by Taylor Madison. Count it. Taylor with 11 points, and that's her 3rd 3 in the ball game. 6 minutes to go almost, and it's a 39-16 as Grayson can't keep the ball actually, and here is Garcia on the run. Nice pass down low to Taylor Madison to take the shot from Deanna Grayson. And she's headed to the bench. That's her 5th. 2 points for her. Taylor Madison at the free throw line. Yeah, she's 0 for 2 at the free throw line, but she does have those 11 points. Take her time. Ooh. Very, very frustrating when they rattle all the way to the bottom and then pop out. 5:49 to go here in the ball game. North Mason 39, Bremerton 16. Second free throw goes in for Taylor Madison.
Nothing but net.
She figured it out that time. 40-16 is our score. Here's Robeson between the circles. High post feed goes to Gregerson, takes some steps, gets it to Anderson. Anderson drives in and runs into a wall of Delilah Schmidt. And Delilah Schmidt's going to draw a third personal. I don't think he can get around Delilah really easily. Baseline inbounds for the Knights. King will trigger the play right of the backboard. Looking for Robeson, gets it into Robeson, but tied up immediately by Garcia. That'll go over to North Mason. 5:34 to go in the ball game. 40-16. That's our score. North Mason up and with the ball.
Yeah, Bremerton has had 22 turnovers. North Mason 14.
Here is Brianna Quantanongo over to Taylor Madison. Into the corner to Quantanongo. She'll dribble out of the corner, go right to the hoop. A little fadeaway hook. Falls off and a blocking foul called on the Knights. I think it'll go on Gregerson. That'll be her first or second. I think it's her first. That'll be the third team foul on Bremerton. Quantanongo at the free throw line. Short on the first one. She'll get another one. They didn't post it. I believe that was Gregerson's first personal foul.
Yes, if it is on her, it is.
They finally did put it up there as the first personal foul. Second free throw by Quantanongo. Hit the front of the rim and rolled in. Give Brabry 7 points. And it's a 41-16 lead. 25-point lead for North Mason. Quick pass down to King. King up and in. Nice find there by Robeson. Approaching 5 minutes to go in the ball game. 41-18 is our score. Natalia Garcia with a high dribble. Shuffles it into the corner to Delilah Schmidt. Back to Garcia. Steps by the defense with a little runner. No. Rebound goes to Harper Bright. Here's Robeson. Mid-court with a dribble. Over it goes to Anderson. Down to King. King dribbles into the paint. Missed the shot. Harper Bright with the rebound. Ball poked away by Delilah Schmidt. Picked up by Taylor Madison. Up the court it goes to Quantanongo. Down to Garcia. Garcia to the basket. Oh, it rolled around and out. Gregerson had the rebound, and now there's a fight for it. Robeson picks it up. She's got a 3-on-4, and she'll just wisely back out of that. Over it goes to Anderson. Anderson had her pocket picked by Garcia. Here comes Natalia up the far sideline. She's going to drive in, lower her shoulder, and draw the foul. That'll be 5 on Natalia. And Natalia Garcia fouls out with 10 points.
She sure hustles.
That'll be the third team foul on North Mason. And who came in? It's Natalie Wolf. Natalie Wolf will step onto the court for North Mason to replace Natalia Garcia. High post feed. There's steps by Gregerson. Traveling call. Grace was waiting for contact. It didn't show up. So another turnover on Bremerton. Bailey Jones getting ready to check back in for the Bulldogs. Here's Wolf with the ball. One dribble to Quantanongo. Taylor Madison, 3 in the corner, around and out. Delilah Schmidt with a rebound. Putback doesn't fall. Wolf had the rebound. Saved inbounds by Bremerton. Right to Wolf. She'll catch and she'll shoot. She'll hit! Natalie Wolf with her first basket and first points of the night makes it 43-18. 3:25 to go here in the ball game. Quick pass down to King, left alone, dribbles it and loses it. Throws it right to Taylor Madison. Here come the Bulldogs. Over goes to Quantanongo. Brianna to the baseline. Jumper goes, missed it. Delilah Schmidt, rebound, put back. Yes. 6 points for Delilah. 45-18 is our score. Approaching 3 minutes remaining. Robeson on the dribble, handed off to Alexander. Back at the ball game for three. That's way off. Rebound goes to Quantanongo. Bree with the ball on the far sideline. Hands it to Wolf. Wolf going to spin out of it. Finds Dunham at the foul line. Aubrey finds Taylor Madison. She'll step back, a little fadeaway. It's short. Rebound Robeson on the run for Bremerton. Poked away by Quantanongo. That stays with the Bulldogs. I'm sorry, with the Knights. Excuse me. The Bulldogs have four ladies come off the bench. It's Bailey Jones, Clara Galbraith, Isis Batista, and number 3 is Sophie Graybill. Here's Robeson with a 3 in the near corner. Rattled out. Jones with the rebound, handed off to Wolf. Over it goes to Galbraith, back to Wolf. She'll take a 3 from the elbow. No. Rebound, Robeson. Robeson with the ball center of the court. 2 minutes to go. Her team trailing 45-18. Handed off. This is Anderson. Anderson back to Robeson, near corner. Fakes the 3, drives in with a little runner off the glass and in. That gives her 7 points tonight and a turnover on the inbounds. Ball back into hands of the Knights. 45-20 is their score. 1:45 to go in the game. Anderson will trigger the play. Knights are in the four corners of the key. Anderson bounces into King. King tried to scoop it up, and Bailey Jones will draw her third personal foul. 4th team foul on North Mason. Does send King to the free throw line. Yolanda. She has 2 points tonight. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. Second free throw by King. In and out. Rebound goes to Jones. And the outlet's taken away by King. Missed the shot. Did draw the foul. She missed that shot, right?
Yes, she did.
Okay. Strange angle for me for some reason. King back to the free throw line. And the foul went on Natalie Wolf, her first. 15 foul on North Mason. As King missed the first free throw, she'll get another one. Fortunately, she's 0 for 3.
Yeah.
2 points so far tonight. Can she get this one? No. Rebound. Gregerson has it. Tied up by Galbraith. And jump ball call. That stays with the Knights. Here comes Olivia Piwo, number 4, for the Bulldogs, as the bench is getting some playing time here. Gregerson is going to be hitting the deck really hard.
Yeah, I think it was on Jones again.
Yeah, likely. I think he said 5. It's 4. They're going to get Piwo with her first.
Ooh.
And then we got the trainer coming out, so let's just move the ball over here, the camera over here, as Grace Gregerson is still on the deck here for Bremerton.
And they gave the foul to number 4?
Yeah, that's what they did.
Wow.
1:35 to go in the ball game.
Okay.
North Mason at 45, Bremerton 20. And we're attending to a downed Grace Gregerson right now, the training staff here. If you are enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services, Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason County POD number 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County POD number 1, and the Port of Shelton, as well as Mason Health, I'm sorry. And as Gregerson's up off of the court on her own power, so that's good news. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, we thank the sponsors. They are so valuable. Thank you.
Without them, we would not be here, to be perfectly honest. So, they will bring in Maney to shoot the free throws for Gregerson. Maney is 0 for 2. Oh, 0 for 3. And who comes in? Number 2, okay. Layla Sindana will return for Bremerton, and Robeson will sit down. Second free throw by Maney, in and out. Rebound goes to King. She'll put it off the glass and in. So King has 4 points tonight. Makes it 45-22. Here's Batista.
Whoa.
Dangerous pass, and then it's taken away by King. King's going to go right to the bucket, lay it off the glass. No, rebound. Sindana, she can't get it to fall in. Rebound is taken by Jones, I believe. And jump ball called as bodies are flying everywhere as Alexander's face down on the deck now. Wow, this is just getting a little out of control, referees. I think they need to take a little bit more control here. Yeah. They're going to call it jump ball. That should be white ball. There we go. 1:12 to go in the ball game. North Mason 45, Bremerton 22. Pewell will get it into Galbraith. Galbraith will be fouled on the far side by Alexander. I have 4 on her. And that will be the 4th team foul on Bremerton. So Pewell will inbounds it from the sideline and backcourt, gets it up to Batista. And she ends up traveling. Minute 7 remains in the ball game. Again, 45-22 is their score. North Mason with the lead. Bremerton now has the ball, as Anderson will bring the ball up the court.
It's nice that the second group is getting some valuable playing time.
Over goes to Alexander. Down to the baseline goes King. King drives baseline, draws a double team, throws it in the middle. And Galbraith has the ball now. Had it stolen by King. King going the other way, double dribbled. Just a little frustrated, not knowing exactly what she wanted to do with the ball, and the ball back to North Mason. 44.1 seconds remain. And Galbraith, Graybill will get it in. Batista to Graybill. Up to Jones. Jones is going to dribble, drive the baseline, stop, draw, double team, throw it across the key out of bounds. It'll be a Bulldog ball, baseline inbounds left to the backboard with 31.3 seconds remaining. Galbraith will inbounds it, guarded by King. Inbounds off of King's foot, and we'll do it again. Galbraith will bounce it in to Pewell, and a jump ball called, and that goes over to Bremerton. 27.7 seconds remaining now. Still 45-22. Here's Anderson with the ball. High post speed to Maney. Out it goes. Sindana missed the long 2. Jones with the rebound, muscled it away from a couple of Knights, finds Galbraith with 12 seconds. Up the court it goes to Pewell, and is taken away by Sindana. And we have a foul on the Bulldog. Actually, it was Anderson who took the ball away. So Anderson will go to the free throw line. Finley has yet to score tonight, yet to go to the free throw line. So this is her first attempt at a point. 7.2 seconds remain. Missed it. And she'll get another one. 45-22, we seem to be stuck on this number. There's the second free throw, goes in, there we go. And then they'll just run this out, I would imagine. There's a Shot at the buzzer falls off, and it's a final. North Mason knocks off Bremerton 45-23. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Hi, I'm Carla Hurst, raised right here in Shelton, third-generation Shelton graduate and current secretary at OMS. Our schools gave me my start, and now I'm proud to see how far they've come. Reading scores are up, graduation rates are climbing, and that's because of community support. The levy keeps that progress going. Vote yes for the levy.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026. Paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Well, it's a final here in Belfair. The North Mason Lady Bulldogs knock off the Bremerton Lady Knights by a score of 45-23. The Bulldogs did it behind the 12 points from Taylor Madison, 10 from Natalia Garcia, 8 from Aubrey Dunham, 7 for Brianna Quantanongo, 6 from Delilah Schmidt, and a basket for Natalie Wolf. For the Knights, their leading scorer was Michaela Robison with 7 points, 4 apiece for Mia Alexander and Yvonne King. Basket for Layla Sindana, a basket for Kaya Harper Bright, a basket for Tiana Grayson, free throw for Finley Anderson, and a free throw for Grace Gregerson. Jerry, you ready? Right?
I am
ready,
okay,
yes.
Go
for it.
Bremerton Knights had 29 turnovers, 14 in the second half, 15 in the first half. They were 8 for 40 from the field for 20%. They were 6 for 24 from the foul line for 25%. I do want to put a pitch out to Michaela Robinson. I was impressed with her ability to handle the ball in the ball game and taking the ball to the hoop. So a little shout out there to her. And also I want to give a shout out to Yulana Key. I thought she played well in the second half for the Bremerton Knights.
Yeah, just didn't show much on the scoreboard for her, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now, for the North Mason Bulldogs, they had 21 turnovers, and 12 of those were in the second half. They were, from the field, they were 14 for 52 for 26%. They were 8 for 21 from the foul line for 38%. I want to give a shout out to Natalia Garcia for her foul shooting ability. She did a nice job, I thought. And also, Taylor Madison, how many three-pointers did she have? Well,
three.
She had three.
Yeah.
She was starting to connect a little bit better there in the second half. I thought Delilah Smith played pretty well in the game.
Now, like I said, she knows where to go and get the rebounds.
Yeah, she does. She does. So it was a good victory for the North Mason Bulldogs, and it was nice to be up here tonight to get to visit some very nice people.
As for our fundraiser, $22 raised for the food bank, North Mason Food Bank, from this ball game. And we will be adding to that as the season goes along. Next up for the Bulldogs, they travel to Kingston on Tuesday. The Knights host Bainbridge also on Tuesday. Our next broadcast is Thursday when the Shelton boys host Centralia. Tip-off in the Mini-Dome in Shelton is 7 p.m. Our next broadcast here in Belfair for North Mason is the next day, next Friday, when the Lady Bulldogs host North Kitsap.
And I think that might be senior recognition night.
Possibly.
I think it is. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it is.
Well, there's only two seniors on North Mason here. Natalia Garcia and Brianna Quantanongo. I'll just glance through here. I think there is another senior. No, there's not another senior. So those two will be recognized. And good career for both those young ladies.
Yeah, so it'd
here
be
in
nice
North
to be
Mason.
up here that night.
Yeah. Well, if you have nothing else to add, Jerry?
I don't, Diedrich.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for bringing me along.
Of course. And that will do it for us here in Belfair tonight. My thanks, as always, to Jerry Apple for his help with tonight's broadcast. Final score again, North Mason 45, Bremerton 23. We will talk to you Thursday night from Shelton. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.